Welcome to the Fantasy Football Prophet Podcast, hosted by Craig Phillips and Jeff Torrey. Visit us at fantasyfootballprophet.com. And now your hosts, Craig and Jeff.
Welcome everyone to the Fantasy Football Prophet Podcast. I'm Craig Phillips, joined as always by Jeff Torrey, and today we're taking some of your questions going into Week 9. A lot of trade questions today. We'll go over all those, and as well as our point spreads at the end of the episode, which was a better week for Jeff. He's moving up the ranks. We'll go over that at the end of the show, but we're going to jump into questions right away. We'll start off. We got an email here from Brett. He has a trade question. So he was just offered, this is a player we haven't talked about because he's actually going to be back here after this bye week, Kareem Hunt. So forget about Kareem Hunt. So he was offered Kareem Hunt, but he'd have to give up Terry McLaurin. So here's his rosters. It doesn't say how many he starts, but let's just probably this typical two receiver, running back. His current receivers: Julio Jones, Kenny Galladay, DK Metcalf, Sterling Shepard, Tyrell Williams, and Terry McLaurin. His running backs: Aaron Jones, Joe Mixon, Marlon Mack, Latavius Murray. After looking at that, I say no, keep McLaurin. I don't know what Hunt's going to be. I think you have enough running backs though. Jones, Mixon, Mack, those three.
Yeah, but
I don't think Hunt's going to do anything.
He might not, but would you really start McLaurin?
I'm not going to start him, but I think I'd rather have him. Because to me, he's still your fourth receiver here. I don't see a place where Hunt's going to do anything. I honestly don't. I might be way off.
No, I have considerable doubts of what he's actually going to be. Chubb has been wonderful. He could do something. I'm trying to think of a world like...
I just like McLaurin.
I do too, but both of them are kind of they're going to be on your bench the majority of the time. Which one is harder to come by? And McLaurin is definitely, unless I'm completely off base, but he has fallen off a bit, right? He started off very, very hot.
True. And the team's not very good.
Yeah, that's kind of
where... you take the chance. You just take that chance and see maybe it's something. If you don't worry about playing McLaurin, if you're never going to play him.
Right, yeah. Okay, I don't want to leave him with nothing, but so you would not do it.
I think I'm going to keep McLaurin.
Let me look at his schedule. Coming up, we have Buffalo, then a bye, Jets, Detroit, Carolina, Green Bay, Philly, Giants. So he does have a good... Okay.
I don't buy into the Hunt thing right now.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'd probably keep McLaurin as well, but it's close for me just because you don't know what's going to happen with Latavius, right? Aaron Jones, that's great.
Marlon Mack
is good.
So was it Aaron Jones, Marlon Mack, Joe Mixon?
Mixon obviously has not lived up to the hype.
See, the more I'm thinking about it, if you don't think you're going to use McLaurin, maybe you just take that chance and get Hunt.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of getting at. I really do like McLaurin, and I have a very hard time believing that all of a sudden Hunt is gonna, be 50-50 with Chubb. But
I'm okay with taking a chance.
Okay,
if you don't think you're ever gonna use McLaurin, I like him, but
I would too. I think your running backs are more likely to get you in trouble than your wide receivers are at the moment.
Yeah. Well, this is actually this comes in from Joey on Instagram here, and it ties into Kareem Hunt. It's like, do I shop Nick Chubb?
No,
you can't, right? Because it's like, he also like, what would I target for it? I don't think you're going to get anything worth what he's been. He's been very good. What could you possibly get?
Is he the fifth best running back, I believe? No, he's been unbelievable, and you're never going to get return value. You would have to be in the position where you would need to get two very good players for one. And even then, people know Hunt's coming back, so they're probably doing it, trying to undercut you, trying to give you the deal that, where you don't get that value.
All right, another question comes in. Drop one of these players for the rest of the season. Which one would you drop?
Oh, I like it.
Cortland Sutton, Michael Gallup, Latavius Murray, or Robbie Anderson? Probably going to be Anderson for me.
I was going to say it one more time for me. I was talking.
Cortland Sutton, Michael Gallup, Latavius Murray, Robbie Anderson.
Oh, yeah, Anderson.
It has to be, right?
Yeah.
Question from Matt. It's a trade. This is what he would get here. He would give up Dalvin Cook, Kenyon Drake, Mike Evans. Okay.
What are you going to get?
He would get Aaron Jones, Todd Gurley, Keenan Allen.
No.
No.
I don't think I could yell no.
No, because
loud enough.
Cook is better than Jones and Gurley right now, and Evans is better than Keenan Allen. And Cook is like best in the league good right now.
Yeah.
Gurley
Like,
is
much
Gurley
better.
is not Gurley. I wish I could take back all my Gurley talk. I mean, I will say this. I don't think it's Gurley himself. I think he's actually fine. That offensive line sucks for the Rams. They're not the same Rams offense. Gurley himself, I think, is fine. Aaron Jones was awesome this past week. He was great a few weeks ago, but you remember in between that, where all of a sudden Jamal Williams is playing all the time?
Right.
It could happen again. So yeah, you cooking Evans. You keep cooking Evans.
Yeah, they have the big time
Because this is his lineup right now. If you keep cooking Evans, this is why I guess he's trying to get another running back because his running backs are. This is where you look at it. His running backs are hurting. So his quarterbacks are Minshew or Mayfield, but his running backs are Cook, and then he also has Damian Williams or Kenyon Drake as his 2. So I see what he wants to do. He wants to trade Cook and then have Jones and Gurley in there, and then he has Michael Thomas and Keenan Allen. That makes it a little different. I still don't think. I think the move from Cook is too much, just because Aaron Jones and Todd Gurley right now are not reliable. They're just not.
No, you're getting even Keenan Allen. I mean, you're downgrading at every position. I get it. You get one more guy, but we don't know what Drake is yet. What if he turns out to be anything worthwhile?
Yep.
No, I still don't do it, but I get where your head is. I mean, that makes more sense when you
does make
say it
sense
that way. Because Gurley has not been bad. I know that we kind of dog on him, but I mean, he only has one game where he was under double digits. Yeah. I mean, I think he's still 18th because he missed a game.
Yep.
But he's still pretty good. And obviously Aaron Jones has that really high upside.
Yeah.
I mean, Aaron Jones has been killing it.
I mean, it all depends on how many other guys are out there. But see, Aaron Jones, he does it in spurts. He's had 2 like massive games.
I mean, very true.
And Cook has just been good.
Oh, he's been unbelievable.
And Keenan Allen has not been good.
No.
That'd be different. This would be different if Keenan Allen was playing really well. But Keenan Allen has had a long stretch now where he is just not doing anything. The Chargers, maybe they just fired their offensive coordinator. Maybe things will get better, but there's no guarantee. So I just keep the good players.
Also, if you have to make this trade where you really don't think that you're going to make the playoffs unless you get more bodies in there, but also because I've looked at Delvin, he not only is he playing wonderful, but he has a great matchup in the postseason.
Yep.
For what fantasy postseason would be. Yeah, you have to love that. One of the biggest playmakers has a great.
Yep.
And maybe Gurley and Aaron Jones. I don't think that they have bad ones necessarily. I think Aaron Jones has fine matchup. I think Washington is one of them. But it's just more. I still don't do it. I can't. Yeah, I can't get by that.
Question from Rob: would you trade Cortland Sutton for Devin Singletary? It depends on what you need.
Yeah, if you need a running back, I have no problem with it because of the quarterback issue.
Yep.
I think Sutton was good. He was good to have in there this year, but he doesn't have a whole lot of touchdown upside. Singletary, we truly don't know. You're gambling on it, but running back is hard to come by, so I would have no issue with it.
Talon asked, how does Cortland Sutton do with Flacco going out? Don't know what Brandon Allen is. I can't, honestly, I really don't know right now. I don't like saying I don't know on this, but how do we? We don't know what Brandon Allen is.
This is my thing. I don't know if it could really help him. Sutton has been doing about 70 yards on 3 to 4 catches every single game. I think that he can still get that. I don't think that he's going to fall off. But I can't imagine this young quarterback coming in and all of a sudden lighting the league on fire. I mean, there's a reason why he was on the bench below, Flacco and technically Locke before he got hurt.
Yep.
And also, this team probably will rely more on the running backs. So I don't think it's going to completely take him out of his game, but I don't think he's going to get any better.
Another trade question: would you trade Curtis Samuel and Devin Singletary? A lot of Singletary, a lot of Cortland Sutton in this today. This is the last 2 episodes. So would you trade Curtis Samuel and Devin Singletary to get David Montgomery? Yeah, I think I would actually. Yeah, I think I would do that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's
Singletary's upside. I don't have any. I have very little love for Curtis Samuel.
Yep.
So why not Singletary for Devin Montgomery? He just had that big game. Yeah.
Would you trade Stephon Diggs and David Montgomery to get Kenny Galladay and James White in PPR? I don't think I would. Diggs has just he's been really good lately. I don't think I quite do that. It's not a bad trade, but I like the Diggs side and the Montgomery side.
Who is the running back with Diggs?
It's Diggs and David Montgomery to get Galladay and James White.
Oh, I gotcha. In a PPR, I get where your head's at. I probably wouldn't do it either, though.
Yeah, right. I get the Diggs side. It's a fine trade offer, but I'm just not going to go with it. Would you trade Mark Ingram for DK Metcalf? So, Mark Ingram for DK Metcalf. His current running back situation looks like it's Dalvin Cook, Mark Ingram, Chris Carson. So those are his three.
Okay.
His current wide receivers are Juju, Chris Godwin, Robbie Anderson, Geronimo Allison. No. Can't. I don't. There's not enough of a need, right? It's I like it. I like Metcalf, but more for future, right? It's Keep Ingram. Ingram, I'm slightly worried that he's not putting up the numbers he was before, and this could go down a little bit, but you still stick with Ingram. All right, from Roberto, should I trade away Mike Evans and Aaron Jones? So Mike Evans and Aaron Jones to get Julio and Alvin Kamara.
Yes.
Yeah, you do that. Because,
100%.
Yeah. It's a very good, somebody, and that's actually, it's reasonable right now. Someone might definitely do that, especially coming off those weeks from Evans and
definitely not as
Jones.
lopsided as it might sound one way or the other.
Yep. Here's a trade here from Alex. It says, would you do a trade of Le'Veon Bell and Christian Kirk? You trade away Bell and Kirk to get Keenan Allen and Carlos Hyde. And I can't. I need to keep Bell and hope it gets better. Right? I want the Bell side. Bell, Kirk, or Allen, Hyde.
Yeah, I would do it too. I think even though Hyde has been good, he really has. He's been a good play. I can't get behind it. I still can't. I know that he is going to be fine for the rest of the year. But I mean, they're already talking about shopping Bell. I mean, what if he goes to any other team? I still think he'll be okay on the Jets when they have, when they play the bottom half of the league.
They have to get better, right?
I don't know. At this point, it would probably be my pride getting in the way, but I would stick with it.
One more trade question. Should I trade Latavius Murray and AJ Green for Marlon Mack and Michael Gallup? I think you kind of have. I think you do it because
I would.
I mean, Murray's value could be done next week.
I mean, I have hope that Latavius Murray will turn into the player I really thought he was going to be in the beginning of the year. But there's no guarantee, and Mack is going to be the starting running back on a fine Indianapolis team.
Yep.
And Gallup does have a lot of upside. So I think I would take the sure thing.
Yep. All right. That's it for a lot of trade questions today. So if you have any more questions throughout the week, feel free to, hit us up on Instagram at Fantasy Football Profit or email us fantasyfootballprofit@gmail.com. We'll try to answer as many as we can, even, up until game time, try to help you guys out. But it's point spread time. So last week, Jeff, if you've been following along, we've told you guys not to follow our advice. We're just doing this for fun. Maybe you should start following our advice here, right? Jeff, last week you went 11-4. This isn't straight up picks. This is against point spreads. That is you would have made some good money there.
I made the turnaround, and now I'm terrified. I'll dive off the cliff.
I went 8-7. I had a okay week. Still stayed above 500 there. So on the year, I'm now 65-54-1. Jeff, you are now 64-55-1. You have made the comeback, and you have caught me.
I'm right there.
And you know what? Hey, that's pretty solid, I think, for point spread picks.
Heck yeah. I mean, that is right? Not to pat myself on the back,
like we're
but
getting a little better at this.
It's very difficult. It really is.
Yeah, I feel pretty good about where we're at. So, All right, let's get these picks in for week 9. First up, this is the Thursday night game. 49ers at Cardinals.
The spread is going to be so big.
Plus 10.
I take San Fran.
Me too. I
thought it was going to be worse, to be honest.
That's not terrible. Houston at Jacksonville. Jacksonville, 2-point underdogs. Houston at Jacksonville.
I kind of like...
I'll go Houston.
I'm going to go Jags, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The Jags at home.
Yep.
Vikings at Chiefs. So the Chiefs with most likely Matt Moore again.
Mm-hmm.
Chiefs plus 3.5. I think Chiefs are going to win this. I'm going Chiefs plus 3.5.
3.5. I'm going to go Chiefs as well.
I think they'll get this thing.
I think they're going to lose by 3.
That works. Redskins at Buffalo. Buffalo, 9.5-point favorites. Not coming off a good game there. But this is like Redskins. You're thinking Dwayne Haskins might be the quarterback, and I don't think that guy's any good. I'll go Bills. I just don't think I think the Redskins are terrible. It's 9.5's a lot, but
it is a lot. Washington has been so bad.
They have.
No, I'm still gonna. I feel like I always get the Bills wrong. No, I'm gonna take the Bills. I'm gonna go against my better judgment.
Titans at Panthers. Panthers 4-point favorites at home against the Titans.
I'm gonna go Panthers.
I'm gonna go Panthers too. I don't ever know what to do, but these are actually two teams. This is perfect because these are two teams I just don't know what to do with.
Right.
I don't know how to pick these two, but I'll just go with the home team. Jets at Dolphins. What a game this is gonna be. Dolphins are 4.5-point underdogs at home. They have to. This could be the game where they get it done. Honestly, the way the Jets have been playing, but no, I'll go Jets. I'll go Jets.
Yeah,
they have too much more. They have a lot more talent.
I'm doing New York as well. I truly think Miami is going winless this year.
Very well might. Bears at Eagles. Eagles are 5-point favorites at home against the Bears.
That seems like a lot. I'm going to go Bears on that one. I like the Eagles, but I think it'll be a closer game.
It does seem like a lot. I'm going to go Bears. I'm going to go Bears too. I guess really people are just really down on Trubisky now.
I mean, he hasn't looked good. But...
No, I'm going to switch this up. I'm going Eagles. I'm going to Eagles. I'm going Eagles here. Colts at Steelers. This is even. Pick them. Colts at Steelers. I'll go Colts.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. That feels like the pick. Lions at Raiders. Raiders, 2-point favorites. Screw you, Vegas.
Going Lions.
Lions, come on.
I like the way we're playing. I'm totally going a homer lifestyle right now, but I'm going Lions. I'm back on the bandwagon.
Bucks at Seahawks. Seahawks, 6.5-point favorites at home.
I go Seattle still.
You know what? Bucks in the upset. They're not covering. They're winning this thing. I don't know why. Don't know why. Packers at Chargers. Chargers, 3.5-point underdogs. Do the Chargers lose by 3.5, or do they just lose by like 1 or 2 every time?
I know. That's what I'm wondering. Packers have been on. I'm going to go Green Bay.
They've been really good.
Yeah, and Chargers have not. Yeah.
Browns. Oh God, what happened to the Browns?
Dude, that's the saddest.
Wait, I gotta find some lines on this one. So this is the line I picked up earlier.
No, this can't be.
Browns at Broncos. Broncos 1.5-point favorites.
What?
With Brandon Allen. Let's think about that.
Can't be true.
I'm finding another line here because that seems.
I mean, I'll take the win. I'll take the Browns.
Come on, right? Like that's. I'm gonna find a different line. There has to be a different line. That doesn't make sense to me. Okay, there we go. This is a better line. Every other line. This must have been the line before Flacco. I'm guessing because I'm like you could just see that that's wrong. Every other line I'm looking at is about the same. Yep. Broncos. Here we go. Broncos plus 3. So
I go Browns still.
Still go Browns. Me too. That's a better line. I don't know where that line came from. Yeah, who the heck would? Even if that was before Flacco injury, we knew about that.
Yeah.
Why? That's terrible. Like, there's no way. All the other lines are right in line. It's really strange that one was off. It really had to be Flacco.
That'll be the game we get wrong.
There's no way Flacco has that much of a difference. But all right, Patriots at Ravens.
Oh, this is going to be the game of the week.
Patriots at Ravens. Ravens 4-point underdogs at home against the Patriots. Is this where the upset happens? Do the Patriots get a loss? I think I'm going Ravens because I think the Patriots. This to me isn't an undefeated Patriots team. This isn't. They're going to lose at some point. On the road at the Ravens seems like a spot where it could happen. But does Belichick? Is he able to figure out Lamar Jackson? You know what?
I'm going Pats. I have to.
I'm going to too. Thinking about this, Belichick's not going to let Lamar Jackson do anything to him.
No, I don't think so either. I mean, even if he does, I think he has.
You know what? I'm changing my mind again.
You're going Ravens.
I'm going Ravens, but they're still going to lose. They'll lose by 3.
I was thinking that, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to go Pats. They've been too good.
Cowboys. This is the final game of the week. Cowboys at Giants. Giants 7.5-point underdogs against the Cowboys. You know what? Screw the Cowboys.
7.5.
I'm going to go Giants.
No, I'm actually with you.
Right.
I think they're going to lose, but 7.5 is a lot.
I dislike the Cowboys a lot. So, all right. That's going to do it for point spreads, for trade questions. We'll be back. I guess we'll be back covering the Thursday night 49ers Cardinals game. Maybe. If you don't get an episode from us, it's because we were bored of that game and said there's nothing fantasy value here, which, hey, it actually could happen.
Yeah. Have you ever had someone review a mercy killing? Because that's what
if it gets out of hand, I don't know if I'm going to review that, but we might be back for the Thursday night episode. But until then, we'll talk to you guys later.